The Pot of Gold. In a quiet village named Akit, people lived simple lives. They farmed the land, fished in the river, and sold goods in the market square. Everyone knew one another, and every evening the children gathered under the old mango tree to hear the elders tell stories. But among the villagers, there was a man called Bamadil. He was known for two things: his laughter and his dreams. Bamadil believed that one day, he would find a pot of gold that would change his life forever. Whenever people teased him about it, he would smile and say, "A man without dreams is like a farm without seeds." One bright morning, while walking home from the farm, Bamadil noticed something unusual. At the edge of the forest, where the sun always seemed to shine brighter, there was a small clay pot half buried in the ground. Curious, he bent down and brushed the dirt away. To his amazement, the pot was filled with shining gold coins. Bamadil's heart raced. His hands shook as he lifted it. "This is it. My dream has come true," he shouted, dancing around the forest. The secret. At first, Bamadil thought of keeping the pot of gold a secret. He imagined building the biggest house in the village, buying the finest clothes, and never working again. But when he carried the pot home, his heart felt heavy. He remembered the old words of his late father. "Wealth kept only for yourself will bring you loneliness, but wealth shared will bring you joy." That night, Bamadil could not sleep. The pot of gold glowed in the corner of his heart, almost as if it was asking him, "What will you do with me?" The test of greed. The next day, Bamadil told his best friend, Ao, about the gold. Ao's eyes widened, and he whispered, "Let's hide it, my friend. We can live like kings." But Bamadil frowned. "Kings alone, or kings with our people?" Ao laughed. "Our people. They will waste it. Let us keep it." For a moment, Bamadil felt tempted. But then he thought of the poor widow, Mama Sod, who struggled to feed her children. He thought of the young boys who wished to go to school but had no books. He thought of the old well in the village, broken and dry. The gold, he realized, was not just for him. It was a gift meant to lift everyone. The sharing. On market day, Bamadil stood in the square and told the villagers about his discovery. At first, they thought he was joking, but when he showed them the pot, gasps filled the air. Some clapped, some danced, and others cried with joy. Together, they decided what to do with the gold. They built a new well so everyone could have clean water. They repaired the school and bought books for the children. They helped widows, orphans, and farmers who had lost their crops. Bamadil still kept some coins for himself, but he was no longer dreaming of riches. His joy came from the smiles he saw on the faces of his people. The true treasure. Years passed, and the story of the pot of gold became a legend in Akit. Elders would tell it under the mango tree, always ending with the same words. The real treasure is not the gold in the pot, but the goodness in the heart. As for Bamadil, he grew old and happy, surrounded by love and laughter. And whenever a child asked him if the gold was real, he would wink and say, "Yes, it was real." But the joy of sharing was worth more than all the gold in the world. Sparkle's moral of the story. True worth is not in what you keep for yourself but in what you share with others.